Hi friends, a very big hello to all of you. Uh, what I want to tell you is, and many of you are going to experience this in the future or are already experiencing this. In the feminine, currently in the current energies, a lot of looking back is happening. A lot of looking back to the past is happening. They are analyzing and they are deciphering their own life, what they did in their life, whether it was beneficial or not, and they are getting this feeling. They're looking back at at their life with a lot of repentance, with a lot of regret. They are feeling that they have never put themselves first. They've always taken care of situations and people first and foremost, and they have kind of lost their own self somewhere, down the line. They've never thought of themselves in regular day-to-day life and also in big situations, and that is what they are feeling, that giving importance to all other situations and giving importance to all other people in their life, they themselves, like, they have done nothing for themselves. And they are getting this feeling that I have not lived my life right. That is what they are getting. They strongly are feeling, when they're looking back, many of you are going to experience crying, extreme sadness, and there is a certain pattern apart from the other things that I described in the first channeling. There is a pattern of looking back and not feeling satisfied, not having lived life right, like I said. And they're also feeling like they could have just lived like regular people, like average people, following the traditions of their culture, and they might have been more alright than they are right now. They're just feeling that they could have just blindly followed the pre-made path which they left so many years back. Maybe most of you left that path 5 or 10 years back, trying to seek a path on your own, trying to make a path out of your own desire, out of your own will, out of your own liking. But now when many of the feminines are 30, 40, 50 years of age, they are without a partner. Some of them are also without children. So there's a lot of looking back happening of having not lived life right, and they are just thinking that I could have just followed the traditions, followed the culture, followed the exact patterns, and I could have done what so many other people did who now have families and who now have children. That is coming out for them very strongly. They have a lot of remorse. They have a lot of there's a lot of remorse. There's a lot of regret. There's a lot of pain that I myself didn't live my life right. I myself did not see what I was doing. I myself was so blinded by the divine or soul path, that at that moment I did realize I was leaving so many things behind, so many materialistic things behind, so many other things which family and friends were offering behind, so many professional things behind, and trying to follow a spiritual divine path. But like now at 30, 40, 50, I'm without a partner, I'm without many of you are without children, and I could have just followed my traditions and been all right. Most of you are also feeling that their professions have crashed. Their mainstream professions have crashed in trying to find your life purpose and in doing your mission. And most of you are without hardcore jobs. So this is also one of the factors which is really coming out very strongly in this channeling, that you're feeling a lot of remorse and regret and repentance. It's not like now you can do anything about the past happenings and it was your free will, it was your choice, but somewhere this is coming out, that you know lot of repentance regarding profession, lot of repentance regarding I could have just followed the traditions, lot of repentance regarding 30, 40, 50, and without a partner, without a real time 3D partner, and without children, having followed the journey. A lot of feelings are also coming to me from the collective divine feminine regarding missed opportunities. There were many guys who came into your life, there were many guys who proposed, there were many guys who asked you out, and you denied all of them because you had great love for your twin. But that love was never existent anywhere. That love was coming and going, that love was back and forth, but still you had faith in the divine, and you rejected or you denied the offers of many guys who were asking you out, who were ready to build a family with you, who were ready to marry you, who were ready to do all kinds of things for you. You denied them, and at that moment it looked like a very good thing to do that. And it was also not just a very good thing, it was your divine soul purpose, and you were following that path. But you are looking back at a life not lived well, and you're thinking of all the missed opportunities. You're thinking that I could have just taken an average partner, and I could have had a family home, children, and somebody who would stick to me, and you're looking remorsefully at all the missed opportunities, at so many people having approached you. You're looking at a crashing career, a crashing profession, no jobs, no partner, no children, or you have children and there's nobody on the other side, on the masculine energy for them. So many people approaching you, and you were not even having fun in your life. It was not like you had all those missed opportunities, and many of the guys were serious about you and they wanted long-term relationships. But it's not like you just rejected the long-term relationships, you also rejected the dating, or just somebody who wanted to give you take you out and treat you very nicely in a very princessly manner. You even denied that because you had great love for your twin flame, you had great love for your masculine, and you wanted to be loyal and faithful to him, totally loyal and faithful. And this is how your heart was wrenching. You were wrenching your heart and taking all these decisions in your life for the past 5 years, 1 year, 2 years, for the past 10 years, for the past 8 months. You were taking all these decisions, and it's not easy to take all these decisions single-handedly for a period of 3 or 4 years, on an average, and deny everything in your life, for this bigger picture, for this bigger love you were doing. But right now your emotions are that you're looking back, a life not lived well. You just feel you could have followed the paradigms, the traditions, and you're also questioning that we are supposed to release all these paradigms and traditions, but what is the purpose? People who are following the paradigms and traditions, they are having families, they are having children, but this journey was given to you to release all these factors. And still there is requirement in your energetic body to have the hope and the faith. But this is a video which is describing all that the feminine is going through right now. This is not going to describe what we need to do to reverse this pattern. That will be another timing. But I'm overwhelmed. I'm totally overwhelmed, if you can tell from my facial expressions, from what I'm getting from the feminine collective. And these videos where I depict what the feminine or masculine are feeling and going through are to help you understand that you are not alone feeling all this. There are many other people like you who are feeling the same things, because these are collective channelings. And it's like a life not well lived. What did I do for 10 years? I didn't do, there's no productivity. Like when you look back at 10 years, or 5 years, there's no productivity in your life. There are no outcomes. It's like you're asking yourself, what did I do? What are my achievements? What did I do? Like, there's no job, there's no mainstream profession. I'm looking for a life purpose, I'm looking for mission. Many of you are also doing your mission, in whatever way you understand that your mission, in whatever small ways you're trying to understand your mission, and also doing it little by little. And in the process you're trying to you're getting more information on what your mission should be in the process of doing the mission, because missions are also not very clear early on in the beginning as well. So it's like the basic pattern going on is missed opportunities, looking back, realizing that those missed opportunities, even though, like, how much smaller were they than your twin flame masculine? Like maybe your twin flame masculine was at 90%, those opportunities were at 70, 60, 50%, and you're thinking like you didn't make logical choices. You didn't make any logical choices, and where is the productivity of the last 10 years? It seems like the last 10 years passed like 10 days, apart from the pain that they caused. The pain that they caused was of 100 years, but the productivity that the last 10 years or 5 years gave you were of 10 days, you know. So with these feelings, the feminine is really, like, you know, really disturbed, I would say. The feminine is really disturbed, and there is a way to reverse this cycle. There is an energetic way to reverse this cycle, and God bless, I hope I will be able to deliver that as well. And I hope you got really valuable information and are following the advice, you know, in whichever way you can. And I hope I am providing help in whatever small ways I can. Thank you so much.